Alright there, scholars, get this camera nice and set up. Let's take a look at the MSA problem of the day. This one looks a little difficult because you have two different quadrilaterals here. And it's asking in the end, what's the measure of angle L? Now the good thing is it does tell us they are congruent. Congruent means that they are the exact same size, exact same shape, even though my drawings are pretty horrible. Pretend. They're the exact same size, exact same shape. The only thing that really happened here is it looks like we took this one and we kind of flipped it over. So everything should line up. Now you see down here it says quadrilateral W, X, Y, Z is congruent to quadrilateral L, K, N, M. I lined those up for a reason. Whenever they're talking about quadrilaterals points and they say they're congruent, if you line them up straight ahead like that, those two are equal. So W is equal to L, X is the same thing as K, Y is the same thing as N, Z is the same thing as M. So if I look at Z right here, if I didn't know what Z was, I could just look at M on this one, so it's 90 degrees. If I look at Y, which is 47 degrees, well I know that N should also be 47 degrees. If I know X, I don't know X. Let's say I don't know X right here, but I know K. Uh-oh.
Please excuse the interruption. Teachers, you can now go to the cafeteria and pick up your children from the second lunch.
How awkward is that?
You can pick up your children from the cafeteria from the second lunch. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Anderson, for the announcement. Sorry. Anyways, going back, X, we don't know what X is, but we do know that K is 102. So X and K are the same thing, so X would be 102. Finally, it wants to know, what is L? Well, you can do it by looking at it. If you take a look at these two, you say, well, if I flip this one back over this side, the W and the L would line up. The 121 would have to apply to both of them. But because it told you that they're equivalent, it said W and L are going to equal each other. So if W equals 121, angle L equals 121 degrees. These problems can be very, very simple. I saw a lot of people trying to solve these problems. Don't need to go through all that work. These are one of those nice little basic sight problems. Just make sure that you are visualizing how each one of these things is moved around, rotated, and match them up. This long side goes with this long side. This really skinny narrow part goes with this really skinny narrow part. Just start putting pieces together, and that's it.